Alright, another off stream. I've screwed up my sleep schedule so much at this point. Oh my gosh. Again, music in my brain. This is the last of the ships we need for the 15th run with every single ship. I gotta bother with green screen. Last of the 15, I guess. Start. No. Save game. Get that running. Oh, there it is. Alright, so the JU carriers are super vital to the remaining Federation fleet. Oh, this is supposed to be Crystal B. Whoops. Hanger. Yeah, let's try that again. Pretty sure it's supposed to be Crystal B. Yes. Okay. Take two. Actual 15th ship. Again, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need to splash for the journey, so make sure to explore your sector before moving on to the next. Get to the explore the fleet catch up. Cool. If I was win streaking, would that have counted against the win streak? I wouldn't have counted. When I didn't start the run too, it's like, if you play a ship you've already played on a cycle, then it's not part of the cycle. And I also wouldn't like, oh, I play 15, like do like 3 stealth B runs and then do 3 runs of every other ship. Like wait till I clear 3 stealth B runs and be like, oh, once I clear these 3 Kestrel A's, you know, that's no. But to each their own. All right. Tricky part is the start. We event this because 4 borders into there can take that out before you can react to it. It's important to have crew and sensors because some pirate ships have pretty nasty fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wouldn't mind going to a store. We do rotate crew so we can get 3 borders in when it's appropriate to get 3 borders in a room. That's how we do it. Sick. Asteroid field grows. Asteroid field hacking disgusting weapons. More grows. Oh gosh, and it could be Artemis too. This is really bad fight. And there's shield hacking. Okay, so we can board in. Let's see if we pre-cloak. We should. Okay, let's pre-cloak. Let's think this out, but I really want to pre-cloak. So we pre-cloak for 5 seconds. We should break the first weapon and be good towards trying to break the second one. We're still susceptible to eating an asteroid here, but I think we just potentially take so much more damage leaving them live. But if we pre-cloak this, we have 5 seconds with them punching it. They should break a system every 6.25 seconds. I'm hoping that we buy enough time that I can deal 2 system damage. Okay, that's incredibly bad, but didn't start a fire. Oh, it was an Artemis. Yeah, I was hoping we do 1 damage, this goes offline, and then... Yeah, this is really bad. We're lucky it didn't start a fire. That could have actually been a total crew wipe. Gosh, it's level 2? I thought that might be heading for there. Makes sense to have cloaked it. Gosh, I don't know what to do. Like, it was such a risk to do this, but then, you know, they hack shields. My shields go down. I'm also in a bad spot, leaving their weapons online for the whole duration. And the fact that it's an Artemis... I mean, I guess we can see if the heavy nukes me. Okay, it doesn't, so I do have time. Come on. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's the bigger risk. Yeah, I think we just run. Wow, this ship could just legit kill us. So, gosh, the inconsistencies of how the AI works now with weapons, but that should have been, since it's an Artemis in slot 1, which is 50-50 because it's in slot 1, and it's not a drone ship because it's a hacking ship, so 2. This goes offline. I was hoping, like, we punch down this. When this went offline, I was hoping that that was, like, the Leto. Gosh, but level 2? Like, if this started a double fire in here, I don't know. Like, I can't vent it. It's just garbage venting. The reason we're delaying is I'm trying to, like, cloaking off cooldown. Alright, where can we jump to? Is it just a store? I don't really like going to a store because I won't get 2 shields. Jumping back to this fight is just disgusting. I mean, I guess we could go here, here, and back the way through. Yeah, just, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Should have rotated crew, but I didn't. then maybe we can farm up training here. But whatever. 12. There's a reason I also was like, man, I could try repairing some of the hull, if that would be okay, but we're just, like, so close to getting shields, too. Oh my gosh, that first fight. I don't know. I always keep, like, that's a perfect storm kind of ship. Oh, no, this is a dead jump, right? No, we don't try this with 2 shields. Heck that. That's an Artemis missile and hacking. No. And an asteroid field. It's gonna be a terrible sector 1. Totally reject that. Try to be a hero. Okay. So, I guess we pre-cloak again. If it's an Artemis, it goes down first, apparently, likely. Combat training? Also maybe proc a surrender offer. I'll try. Okay, so let's kill the NG. Heal up. Yeah, NG goes into weapons. Oh, you weren't supposed to hold like that. No. Alright, that's fine. They'll show up eventually. Alright, got a little bit of training. Nice. 13 scrap is Zoltan Shield bypassed. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Should we just get mind control then? It's wild. It's a wild pickup. Alright, you know how I said this was a terrible Sector 1? Never mind. It's all fine. It's totally okay. Oh, this is a terrible Sector 1. Just pirates. This is getting a little bit tired, a little dizzy, going back and forth. Nope, never mind. Just, wow. But it kind of happens on this ship, because, like, you just can't really kill auto ships most of the time. And you have no interaction with Zoltan ships. That like, there's the one auto ship, but... mostly just empty jumps. Fend for yourselves, attack and escape. Wow, do I want to train on a ship? I guess the reason we do this is because I might, I don't know, like auto ship stuff. And then we minimize it so it's faster. So on my screen, you're not seeing, on your screen, you're not seeing anything, but you can hear how it is significantly faster. And then we can think about the fight. Alright, thanks, cheat engine. Okay, that's not really where I want them. Okay, they do have a repair bot and they have pretty high drone control. So you kind of just take out their drones, punch their drone control to level up. And what this is nice for is like fighting rocks and fighting mantis, just having like that benefit. Of being able to damage them. Good enough. Gosh, Clone Base generally pretty weak for them to defend with. It always depends. Certain situations where it's better, other situations where it's worse. So we get like 3 combat levels. One for destroying the bot. Destroying the system. Three more kills. We got it. Force them to defending shields. Then we go through here. Alright, everyone's at least level 1 trained. James! Okay, good. Crew is fantastic for us. Because so now we have like the possibility of sending 4. Okay, you're shield trained, correct? All right, so that was a 66 scrap sector 1 plus the Zoltan bypass, but we also got a human, so energy controlled. Do need fuel. Getting no jumps and getting like those like a human, which is a low scrap reward. All right, where's the jump across point? Literally only here. So let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I don't even know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, I guess. Jammed on stores. Another empty jump. I gotta find the version of FTL that has scrap. I heard there is one. Like that you can just make normal amounts of money in a run of FTL. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah! Like, I might be able to get an extra jump, but no, we just have to go now to not. Just because if I don't get fuel? What a choice. I'd almost be tempted to just grab the burst laser here. We have... What is it? Double green next, so we probably don't fight that many auto ships. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just go to both stores, buy fuel, and have no money for the sector so far. Oh, that's so tempting. If only I had money. I don't know if I want to sell bypass for it, though. Like, we just win with bypass. Alright, the one of the engines gets in there. That's fine. Again, kind of what I'm sort of doing is just giving myself training. Alright, we can bring him back. I gotta train them on dodge. You can send the border back over. Yep. How you do it. See, I think this is a scenario where I could try punching their ship into a surrender. Okay. Hey, we have fuel. That's good. You know, the training, I don't even think I need sensors. Like, we just win. Okay. It's a trap for you. One training and 3. Forward scout. Okay, so we should get down to 2, then we're down to 1, then we damage their shields, then we have them. Okay, so Markland's the only one. There's 2 more training. Weston leave. There. Bars leave. Okay. Like, again, it's totally better. This is where also my lack of knowing like what fights are worth this attempting to get like additional bribes or surrender offers from. I'm just like, I'm gonna crew kill them. Versus make the fight take a much longer, but you know, there's a chance I get more stuff. Reject their offer. Gross. Now everyone's fully trained. Early NG sectors are so good. I mean, some people really don't like them. Because they feel they're too erratic scrap-wise, but, like, they have such a higher chance of giving you free stuff even without an NG, and, like, free stuff early on means so much more, right? Like, the cheapest free item is, like, 15 bucks. That's a pretty... And then, like, there's going to be generally something else with it. That's going to be as good as any high scrap rewards you get. If not more so. And that's if you get the cheapest free item. Oh, interesting. Yes. Zoltan Controller NG Homeworlds. But the NG is forced into red. So Zoltan. Like, we do erase Zoltans very quickly. Mind control's a problem. I know, I'm a little bit concerned about hitting abandoned sectors if I don't find, like, an alternative to them. Oh, good. Just absolute trash tier layout. Sick. I think the engines person gets in there in time. Nope. Okay, good. Energy does the same amount of system damage as those fully trained crystals do. $16. Cool. Alright, the whole point of having crew here, Crow, is to pay attention. Where crew placements are. I guess I could just save them. Distress. Hail them. No. should still be 2 stores, but yeah, the sector layout is bad enough. It just might force me to miss both stores. I guess the NG sector could have been bad enough that we miss both stores and I get stuck in abandoned with like no way to fight them, really. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can make that beacon. There's no way they live long enough. There's just no way they live long enough. Those stores, I only get to go to 1. Here we go to it. Pre-igniter. Typically, I don't like Clone Bay, but maybe we take it just so I have something to kill auto ships. Gosh, I really don't like Clone Bay. Okay, so we waste a jump. Hit here. 1, 2, and then we get 2 jumps left. Good possibility. So that's, oh, we've seen all the other beacons. So one of these is definitely a store. So would like a system. And since one's store, we'll get extra fuel there if we need to. So I guess we don't buy anything here. Don't interrupt us. We gotta be breaking systems fast enough that they can't. How many crew do they have left? 2. Okay. All right, Clone Bay. I was like, I'll bring it back and then heal them, and then I'll send them over and get like a little bit of pilot training or something. But no, we don't, because Clone Bay. So, like, with the lockdowns and the boarding crew, we can use mind control. And it's nice because it cancels out mind control. It's just hacking gives me something so much better in disrupting their weapons, particularly when I haven't found anything to disrupt weapons. Because we got jammed with money before stores, and then stores just haven't been selling me weapons. I'd rather just get Shields 3 to try and keep us safe. I guess. Okay. I do have a teleporter. Right. Two of them attacking their weapons. Should send both to their shields. I can just use lockdown. Oh. That was bad. I really poorly played that. That might have been like a panic risk. I should have just stopped and thought about pre-cloaking there. That crew could have just died. And then I didn't lock down up here. Yeah, I'm not playing well. Clone Bay changes everything. And I have not mentally adjusted yet. Super dangerous to not. Bad. They weren't at full health. My lockdown was slow. Just really poorly played. So plan is to hit the exit beacon, see if we get an early store next sector. Or Shields 3. Huh. But I can do 6 damage, but my cloak is not absolute here. So missile into Clone Bay with a fire. I mean, my NG can fix things quickly. I'll have 2 people to try and fix it. But it could just come at the tail end. It could just come at the worst time. But then maybe my... Can they hit both systems? Depends on what that is. I guess it's worth that, and then just running. Abandoned or rock controlled. Yup. Immediate store. Well, I did say immediate store. Okay. have medbay, but this is only a 2-crew ship, and we can just lock them into the room. That's very sneaky. Do the bomb while the other one's trying to run out of the room, and if I miss it, things are bad. Chill. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're in rocks. I kind of got to. Taking forever, taking forever. Oh, did I unplug myself? I totally did. It's one of these cords in the dark. You can't turn the lights on, chat. It's not allowed. Come on. Alright, never mind. It's totally allowed because I can't see it. Didn't care about where you go. Ah, okay. That. Okay. I guess maybe it's worth double backing if that's a store, just to find a weapon. Just kind of want to float $80 for a weapon. Yuck. Oh, right. They can have elevated doors. That's a thing. Slick idea that I can hold them off and punch down their missile without them interfering. Technically. That one, they have elevated doors. Paying attention. found a weapon. Alright. GG's. Feels a little low, but... like, yes, it is possible that you can win with the setup of the hacking thing, but with, like, bypass and clone bay. But you cannot hack Zoltan shielded ships. If we get stuck in a Zoltan sector, and even the fact that I can, like, board 4, I mean, there's just ships where we won't be able to kill them fast enough, and letting them focus. Essentially, we would just have to run away, which, again, doesn't inherently mean we're going to die. It's like, oh, well, if we're running away, it means we're dead. Oh, that technically worked. They do have a missile. Let's be smart. We get to train off asteroids for a little bit. Good thing about getting level 2 cloak, kind of get that impervious against everything. But if we want to, like, kind of like, Crow, why have you gotten so good at FTL? Like, what kind of steps do you... Like, that, where I almost lost a crew because of the not adjusting to the clone bay and, like, just making, like, minor mistakes. Not... Like, but they could have lost me a crew, which would have not been a minor mistake. But it's just like, oh, like, just not... Just pausing and making sure that I have the fight clear. Because, of course, you know, I thought I did. And... holding myself to account of like, oh, like if this happened, then I could lose a crew and they're dead. And like that being the difference. It is level 2. This eventually gets through. Well, once I have 2 Sultans in the shields room, I am ion proof. Okay. And being like, that's not acceptable, Crow. That was like a chance you could have lost crew if it like went like a certain way, which wasn't a very complicated way, really. It's like, I want 100% control. Anytime you allow RNG to potentially dictate the outcomes of events, nope. Nope. Ship. Oh, okay. Oh, they might be able to slip a crew in from here. Combat drone down? Because once a combat drone is down, this is a safe fight. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. Fire drone can totally sync up with it. Well, I guess if I want a training, I need to have a crew in there to do training with. It's just, $80 is a weapon, so I could spend $40 on shield buffer. I could just get this. Still leaves me with enough money to buy fuel as well. That was weird. It was kind of laggy moving wise. Okay. You have a missile, which is no. No, I'm just gonna pre-cloak it. So I should only have to clone those two. One, two, and three. Okay. Okie dokie. It's gonna be tough to get weapons training. You already have partial shield training though, right? No, you're fully trained. That's why I put you there. Again, I typically don't like putting Zoltans in shield rooms because I need to depower shields and pulsars and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just pay attention. That's gonna happen. Cloaking, gross. Okay, let me think. So let's steal power with the Zoltan to get me enough power after we board. Right? Actually, I have to move them to shields. Let's do it this way. Now, it's possible this gets set on fire, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Okay, that's ventable. Okay, so actually there should be the crew from here. Okay, resist is fine, plus we got a couple free damage in. Thought about it for a second. I do want these doors closed in case the fires happen. In an inconvenient location. Store, correct? Good, good. Reconstructive teleporter. Oh, weapons! That's kind of cool. And a backup battery and fuel. So first thing is the most important thing. Just fuel. This. Okay. They're not gonna heal enough. But now I have weapons. Okay, now I have a bunch of fuel. Zoltan or Zoltan? We got homeworlds. Alright, let's go to 15. Nebulas are so bad. Zoltans. Depending on what that is, this is not awful. Okay, it is a small bomb. So it doesn't hit me in the shields, we're okay. Try turn this into a training ship. Okay, oh my gosh, Discord. It's just like this Discord message. And it's on my screen and it won't go away. Why? No, what's gross is this is like 13. I'll just... I guess the only problem is if this gets hit, so we put everybody in there. I'm just gonna wait out the bombs, get my training. So it's like, you know, 2 shots in this to try and hurt me. Takes a lot. That's gonna be difficult for them to do. Also, again, showcases the power of hacking with cloaking. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to fix most of it. And then get back. Goes NG. What's up in 4? Five. So again, it's not like their weapons don't fire, right? It's just that we have a solution. Some of the faster weapons or some of the chaining weapons kind of become a problem. Like Vulcan will speed up enough that it does become an issue. I think Leto's really close at 2 and 2. But like eventually Leto will get through. When has a weapon train the NG? That would be amazing. Anyone be able to board the NG Crow? We can board with the Zoltan. The shield training will not be very important. We could check to see how many on Mike's guide, how many bombs Energy Bomber had. I would still use the same strategy. Oh, that was too soon. Never punished. Literally the last one. Okay. But yeah, then that can happen. We're gonna deal with this. I could try shooting the drone. Just not a lot of opportunities that it lines up for that to happen. Maybe I should just give up on this idea. Had a buffer point. I have an idea. Maybe it's a terrible idea. Possibly, definitely. Okay. Well, that is a high level med bay they got going. I'll take 3 repairs. You can send 2 over. Alright. Don't need that power, don't need this powered. Okay. Try and get North some training. Interesting. Do I need this? I don't know, probably not. I don't know, we should get enough money. Like, I need I don't need weapons 5, but I'd prefer to try and get like weapons 5. And then like we can just go with a bunch of defense stuff, so we don't need to spend as much money because we don't need high level weapons. Nice. And yeah, we just picked up a crew. We're all good. Just like a 4th border. That's all. The creation of training ships. And we can just board lock down and kill them. No problem. There's no problem. Are we there yet? 2, 1. Mostly I want to have 100% cloaking. We shouldn't have to run from anything at this point. But not to get randomly sniped by trash with all 4 engines. Pretty nice. Universe is obvious isn't safe enough that I can speed hack it. maybe. More. Mostly I just want. Come on. One dodge. And not on their ship. My ship, one dodge. It's 33%. What are you doing? Like, it's what at 3? Thank you. Okay. Oh, wrong one! Cool. What strange did you get? Nice, nice, good amount, good amount. Where are we? Didn't have fuel. And then you get like 6 fuel rewards, and it's like, oh, now I have fuel. You're gonna board me. It's pretty ignorable, which is nice. Oh. There we go. 2 shots we can very easy deal with. No shots. Even easier. $50. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're fine. You will heal. Okay, so store. I mean, we could buy a reactor and just hit all the nebula for money. There wouldn't be any Zoltan ships there. It's just like, I don't know, guns aren't super amazing. All right, I'm gonna take a little break. We'll hit a crew clone, then we'll come back to it. BRB. Do. And we're back. Kind of like the 100% security thing. Ion storm protection. Let's go. Immediately. Let's go get ammunition. So we can trade missiles, maybe. Just kidding. Fuel. Chat. We always go fuel. Check fine. Sure. Rock on. Oh, that's interesting. Not really the border I was looking for, truth be told. Nope, that did not connect like I thought it would. Leave. Oh, wow, neither of those connect? Wow, check your beacons, chat. Check your beacons. 18 bucks. Value. Yeah, alright, so this is actually like a serious ship. Okay. It's just two. All right. Let's limit how much cloning we have to do then. Oh, there was a third! Oops. No. Stop it. Actually, we could do this. really west is the only one that needs to be reset here. I guess it's level 2 in case that gets hacked. Kinda don't need reactor because we got a battery. I bought 4 reactor, and then we have 3 Sultans. Shield 3 would be a totally sensible play, by the way, just in case you were wondering. I can't move them. Okay. Cool. Right, we're gonna farm up for the store just to kind of lock in the run. But this is taking longer than I want it to at this point. Like, when I'm doing the fights, it's fine. It's funny. It's like this is the thing I'm impatient about. Thing I'm impatient about. Burst, defense grappler, shield charge, close replicator. Okay. Okay, being like that's super comfortable trying to win with what we have now. Yes. Less patience. Shields 3. Totally told we should just have Shields 3 or got another weapon online, but... Cool. Yeah, whatever. Continue. Yep. Sure. Hi there. Ion intruder. Okay. Oh, right. Have to depower both parts. That's kind of how that works. I wonder if the Zoltan technically speeds it up by doing like 15 points of damage to everybody. This is actually max value Zoltan here. Max value Zoltan. Shield 3. Can't possibly last that long. Okay. Let's stop being lazy. Bye, reactor. Put upper and weapons. Maybe we can just shoot enemies as an idea. So ended up being pretty monstrous. Sector 5, which is nice. Good old typical FTL, stereotypical FTL, I should say. Oh, you won? Here's all the money. Here's all the scrap. So now you can't say it was like a below average run because you totally had all this money. Yeah, sure. I mean, do I just teleport him back and we leave? This probably makes the most sense. Cool. We hacking. Battery. Okay. Nah, it's not actually fast enough to get there. No, not you. It's fine. Oh, actually, flak and burst laser would be. I forgot. I got the buffer point. Much faster. much faster. Might also help to like time them properly, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just use our 4-shot weapons in 10 seconds versus 4 shots in 20 seconds. So I'm a top level player. I don't know if I really want to go to the store. I mean, drone parts. I don't have anything to sell, right? Should actually map out sector. There's another thing about it. They basically heal full in 2 jumps. Whatever. Promise to help. ng get. Okay, quick 30 damage. Nice. It's kind of cool. That's a lot of shots. Okay, not a boarding drone. 5 shots is a lot of shots. Oh my gosh, the triple kill. So after we get done with this, well, like I said, we completed the 15 runs with every ship, so I can bring that stat page up and see where we're at. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, at this win rate that I'm at, hey camera, hi, just me, it's just little old me you could focus in on. We're in a essentially have to cycle, or my win rate goes down, which is silly, but true. Investigate it, try to communicate peacefully. I do like have the other hands to repair, but really it's a boarding situation here. $240 scrap and 40 free stuff in the sector. Okay. And just like that, we make like 50 bucks more. I'm not gonna double dive. That's no. No, I don't think so. I kind of want to replace with results in just as a better border. So we can just bring them back and leave. Seems like a good plan. Store, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and 2 more are boarding me? That's kind of gross. Okay, they're going to be a little bit discombobulated. But if you want to know why we vented there, like that's the example. Like, I mean, it was clearly off, one venting, and we have a partial like lack of oxygen from just O2 being turned off, and they were still able to damage the system. Alright, we're down to only taking 1 shot. Let's get you out of there. Wow. I mean, Breach Bomb is nice. Is Breach Bomb better than Ion Bomb? Okay, what else are we trying to get online at this point? Level 2 oxygen is really the only buffer. Fine with everything else. Is Breach 2 better than the Ion Bomb? The Ion Bomb's technically easier to get online. We're going for like 2 more shots. But with like this, feels like that's not the way to go. I don't know. Selling to Zoltan for a human seems not great. Not great. Okay, there. Do a bunch of stuff at the start, and then we get it all figured out. Mid base down, only one shot up. Easy peasy. I think I'd be fixing that though. Oh, no. Give them nothing. Okay. Now I just shoot ships. Oh. My mullet. Yes. How many other crew are still there? Oh, it's 4 of them? Aww. They got through too quickly. Which makes sense. Of course it is. Wow, we buy 2 drone parts. It's really the only thing they have that possibly interests me. What are you hacking? Am I hacking? Yeah, I thought that was like the rule between us fellow hackers, right? Like we don't hack each other. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's probably the opposite in the hacking world. Barb. Could get shields for. Oh, really? 1, 2, 3. Whew, that's close. That is very close. So So you're arriving at an outpost. It's close to a Federation base. Your access code gets you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? You explain your mission." So you send us on a mission. I don't understand how communicates don't get through. Like, we got there faster. Whatever. Maybe we should have some sort of network set up. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NGPH speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk small or save none. Explaining the weakness of the enemy fleet, it is obviously the small rebel flagship. And Small Tully responds, it's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. Okay, sure. Half dozen the other. Wow, double combat drones is pretty gross. We do not have 100% evasion here. It's close. I'm hoping that... Okay, burned down. I was thinking otherwise we were just going to hack it. I mean, I guess they can't shot their crew, so they're a little bit weaker. Okay. Alright, we can get a reset against the flagship. $25, so Smith will be healed. That's a lot of damage. Okay, in case that gets hacked, extra power. Wow, considering how, like, bad sectors like 1 and 4 went. I mean, the Zoltan sector was just silly. Okay. This is it. The small row flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance to survive, and there's no turning back. And what are you hacking? GG's. GG's. All right. Okay, let's just see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More to go. You gotta start trying to like fight and just kill them in the shield room or whatever. Just kind of as like a process to speed this up. to clone them. No, of course we're not monsters. We clone them on our own ship. That's what they deserve. I mean, we're just gonna send 4 and hack drones. You chase down Flagship, discovers how agents from the previous fight. Scans indicates redirect considerable power towards drones. Get ready for a fight, just so I don't have to deal with a boarding bot. Just not 100%, but get rid of its piloting. That certain sounds like the amount of damage is sustained. It looks like those extreme power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Jill. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'd rather have its evasion down. That'll go punch down teleporter, which won't matter. Do I let them at least do 1 damage before I even bother shooting? Like the charge, or just doesn't matter? Okay. Yes. Crystal bait being crystal bait. $54.45. It's funny as it's a square ship, but yeah, you can just get stuck in the early sectors of not making a super ton amount of money. Okay, so let's do this. 6. Okay. Sorry. If you know me, which you probably do, I do a lot of stat tracking, and it's in a couple different places. So that's a win. 39 ships defeated. 90 more beacons explored. Considering what we dived, taking 2 extra jumps, we hit all those nebulas in the 1910 like Zoltan sector. That's a little bit light jump wise. Also had some pretty forward exit locations. We did take the flagship a little bit early, but it's like 2 jumps, so I guess that gets us closer to 96. 5, 4, 4, 5, 2. All right, so I'll bring up the stats just to kind of show. That. So yeah, 66-27, that's awful. But again, we had the early auto ship that we ran from. I don't know how else I should have played it. That was really spooky. Like, do we leave crew to try and do repairs? Or do we risk crew like I did to try and, not die? Or and when do you cloak? Like, was pre-cloaking wrong? Try to cloak whatever shot comes through. Sector 2, even with the extra 35 scrap, was not very good. You're normally looking for about 120 and like something free, or 100, yeah. About 120 total, so we were a little bit shy there. Zoltan sector was also very shy. Rock sector was pretty flat considering, like sector 4 should be 197 scrap, and no, actually no, that was about bang on. Okay, so this one should have been 148 plus a free item. So yeah, 190 and a free item. That's a little bit there. This should have been 315 and a free item. Here we didn't get a free item, but we got like 480 bucks. Yeah. So let's do this. Get rid of this. Like I said, I keep a track of a lot of stats. So that means we can change this over to 15 plus runs. And this all gets reset. I should just delete it. It's going to be so much easier. All right, so we went 27 in 1 for the last 15. The loss on the Rock A. Mike had a suggestion about keeping with the weapons that I have and going Shields 4 because of how bad the surge can be. And I think it's valid. I would have to see that that the slow weapons don't go really bad for phase 3. So I would have to test that out. But the 7 shots was just really not gonna get me through that phase in time. Which of course that one loss was like one loss after winning 54 times in a row. Because we had hit exactly 400, we hit 420. Lol. I guess Farb rage again. So when I had 400 runs, we were at 97%. I've run 19 more of those runs, lost 1, and yeah, so we went 19-1, and my win rate goes down because of it. So I'm gonna put an X here just because those are the 2 on the current cycle that I can't do. Those in Stealth B, which I know I did off stream because I'm playing other games, and Stealth B while streaming is a little bit of extra stress. But, you know, I can't knock. As frustrating as like a loss where the Rock A loss, which was like one of the worst, I can actually show. Again, this is why like I keep track of stats. Okay, so here's the Rock A. Let's make that like really bold for a second. And then we go this. Pretty much all the runs. And data, sort range, F, please. So, I mean, this was 27 jumps, so light score in scrap. So you can see all these are generally losses here, but yeah, so like this is the Rock A. So I don't know what the heck happened in this Rock C run. Why it's... Oh, because it's done by score and not scrap, but... No, it should have been. Why are you here? Okay, no, I did do it by F. But yeah, so you see among... Like, these are just all losses, except for this one here. This is all losses. And in terms of, yeah, this is the ill-fated Fed A run. This became pretty infamous. This was the win relatively recently on the last, not the last Alton C run, but the second to last Alton C run. That was the mess where we got the, like, bought a halberd and a flak in a store and then got a free pre-igniter. That run was incredibly awful, as, again, so was this run here, even though we had, like, a little bit more free stuff. I think I got a bunch of free stuff there. So you can see, like, why was a Rock A run really bad? Yeah, it was for a run that we got, like, to the final sector, basically. I might have done it with this one, too, where I just had to skip a bunch of fights. Yeah, it's at that low-end run, which, again, these are predominantly just going to be losses. And then predominantly gonna be wins, except for there's going to be, like, a Fed A run where I had, like, 6K and lost. Somewhere in there. So, like I said, I want to, from how I play, I want to be able to win these runs. The ones, not, well, those ones, you know, play better, but, like, if I set my sights on trying to win these kinds of runs, then I can win all these other runs. Like, that's just how it works out in my head. So, playing the paranoid way that I do. But, yeah, all right, you know, back down to this. I think I need to win 14 more in a row. Let's see if I made this a 28. Yeah. So I get back to 97%. It's kind of just going to always wax and wane there. There's just so many numbers. This is another reason why, or actually the main reason why, when, there were occasions where people would be like, "Oh, Crow, I just need to win a little bit more, and and our win rates are the same." They're absolutely not. They're not even close. Maybe that kind of statistical analysis explains why a little bit. Like, oh, like this risk is a small percentage risk and it's something that I avoid. I have 13 losses in 420 runs. If you had 13 losses in 100 runs, you're an 87% win rate. That's a really phenomenal FTL player. That's a pretty elite FTL player. There are some prominent streamers of FTL who are not 87% win rates. So if you're like, oh, I just need to win a few more runs, in their heads, they break it down to a certain ratio out of 100, and they're like, okay, so Crow at 97% is lucky. I'm unlucky in my whatever 80, 85, 86% win rate. And so if I just win 5 out of 100 more, which is possible, and Crow loses 5 out of 100 and more, which is not going to happen, then it's like really, really close. In actuality, they would need to win 300 runs in a row. I mean, that's just a fact. Like, if you're at that percentage of a win rate, you're losing generally more per 100 than I lose in about 400 runs of FTL. That's just math. But anyways, thanks for sticking around, listening to me yammer on a little bit. That was actually like a pretty quick one, but again, Crystal B tends to go that way. You miss a bunch of stuff early, and then you win quite comfortably. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Take care. Good night.